guys, this is Tammy. I'm not with Tammy, I am Tammy. I am with Mandy and G from Seek Heavenly Things, and I am part of the 12. We are here to start off with this group to start off the end times, and then eventually Yeshua will invite more in and keep inviting more in and more in and more in because he's building his harvest. All right, I'm just going to get started. This was posted on Mandy's YouTube page on 5/14/26, pre-introductory phase, second phase, part 18. God's physical calendar is 110. God's spiritual calendar is 710. God's true Gregorian is 1129. This was given to Mandy on 6/7/2025. More was added on 5/13 of this year. Okay, here we go. And this is Yeshua speaking, all right? The earthly realms are made up of different circles. There is a spiritual, physical, and the echo interpretation of realms. And God created all of that because he was doing that to protect us, because the devil has been after all of us from the very beginning, because we are all here to defeat these battles. And that's why the devil was out to destroy Adam and Eve when they fell in the garden, because he was still trying to attack them due to the creations of heaven. So God created all of these worlds so the devil would not know where we were, his original kingdom, and he designed it this way to keep us all safe. And that is because he has been after the original kingdom from the very beginning, ever since the creations of heaven started. This is why we have a lot of trauma attached to our souls, because of so many realms and going through the spiritual battle. He has attacked all of us a lot because the original kingdom, we all become God's elders. When we are aligned to the Spirit of the Father with the true frequencies of the 144,000, and that is all because we were created inside the very first family of the original plasm circle, and all of us became one in the body of Christ. This was the design from the very beginning, God's masterpiece, who started a rampage with the devil because I made them by hand. And therefore he was going to have to mimic my creations of them, because there was no opposite of attraction, and that drove him crazy. I did that purposely with my two souls, known as my masterpiece, so the devil would be forced to mock my creations, not having my original design. I did all of that so my soulmate formula would be complete and be able to transfer everything over to my Adam and Eve partners to align their spirit fully with God as they come together with their kingdom partner and complete the wineskin process. This was my design with the two souls from the very beginning, who were combined with the spirit line that holds not only the angel line of transformation, which is why we are likened to angels, but it also holds the two souls that were created in the image of the true Father in heaven, with the only begotten Son. And that's why we were all created in God's image, because the two souls went inside the Father, known as Adam, and he held the very first family with him inside the transformation line. And Adam, who held the two souls combined with the spirit's line, that was who God created, not the mockery kind, which created the astrophysics line, showing the fallen duplicate spirit of Adam and Eve with the fallen duplicate spirit of the Lucifer line. And all of that was holding all of the fallen duplicates from the original kingdom, along with the original Adam and Eve line, holding the first family of the body of Christ, with the second family holding the original Lucifer line, the good one in heaven before he fell, and the third of the angels with the reptilian line before they fell. They turned into the opposite transformation through dark matter that was also holding the two spirit lines that held the darkness, which was the fallen line, and the correct line, which was the line that were the original spirits attached inside heaven. It was not the duplicate spirit of Lucifer who held the fallen line. It was the original spirit of Lucifer that was duplicated. Just like I duplicated my masterpiece to start the mockery creations that happened in the second heaven, which is how the spirit of Lilith and Adamus came about, who were in the fallen line, because they were all combined with God's original particles that he created inside his people and his life. This stuff gets confusing, doesn't it? All right, let me go on. So that is when light and darkness mix together, and that is why in the very end he's going to destroy that opposite of science, because every time he makes a creation due to the laws of physics, he's not going to allow evil to be created through the laws of physics any longer. And because light and darkness were mixed together for the battle lines to show the duplicate fallen line, he is able to purify the darkness outside to restore it all back to the light. And that is why he can purify things through the fire. But because God cares about all of his creations, even the mockery creations, he is going to save all of them and restore them and just destroy the evil organisms and the evil spirits attached to all the evil realms of dark matter. And this is why the lake of fire was never made for his children. All right, guys? It was never made for us. It was made to destroy the opposite creations due to the evil organisms from the dark matter. Stick around for part 19. Love y'all.